as we use Driveline Pulse more and more, one question that we're looking to answer over the course of time is, are our players throwing enough to get ready for their starts? And so let me explain the theory and my thoughts behind that. And so if you look at this chart here, we can look at the week's volume of how our players, how much they're throwing. And so let's say that this player, player A, has a start on Thursday, and that would be over here. And so if they had a start on Thursday, in theory, this would be a good progression. It looks like they had a higher intensity catch play day, then a lower intensity catch play day on Thursday, and then long toss, perhaps maybe even a bullpen on Friday. And then Saturday, low level day, something that's really common for the players after they have a high effort day. The day before, Sunday, day off, Monday, beginning to ramp up. So 71 throws, a good amount of intensity according to the high effort throw chart. Tuesday, they ramp up a little bit more. Maybe that's a short box. Tuesday or Wednesday, for example, they might do a low level day. Thursday's game day, so you're ready to go. So on Thursday, the total throw counts would go as something like this. So using Driveline Pulse, we can monitor, okay, how many throws do they do with plyos? And then for pregame warm up, how many throws do they do with catch play? And then for in the game, they're going to have a certain amount of pitches that they throw. So let's say that this player has a great game, 8 innings, 105 pitches, shutout. And then that didn't account for the overall workload that they did in between innings, so on and so forth. So that can go on that start, that can go on to look like 200 plus throws. And so where we're thinking about is, and what we want to be able to look at is, during this week and during weeks prior for the chronic workload, did they ever even get to up to 200 throws? So let's say that, just using this as an example, they never did here. So all of a sudden on start day, their acute workload is, 30, 40, even 50 times higher than what they've been doing in previous weeks or the previous 28 days, 30 days, 40 days. So one thing that we're going to be looking at with Driveline Pulse and how we're going to monitor our players is what they do on start days, and then use that information and look back at what their volume is on over the course of 28 days and see if there are any adjustments that we can make to help our players be at their best when it matters.